We are talking about global investments. The one question that I think everybody would like to sort of get your perspective on, which is that how do you see the US-India business relationship, given Donald Trump is now in power, he's known for striking deals, he has a very favorable view of India. Where do you see that going, and what kind of a transformation it could mean from an economic point of view for India?
I think I have commented on this before, and I think it can only be good for India. Let me explain why Trump will be good for much of the reasons that you've said, is that he's transactional. We are transactional. India is transactional. Every country is transactional. And this will, it's not that Trump has ideas to increase India's growth rate, to increase India's investment, to better India's infrastructure. Okay? He doesn't. But, you know, there's an old line, the fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. And that's where, because of that pressure, we will be able to do the right thing. And the right thing is not unknown. It is, you've got to open up investment. Okay, so already, you must have seen in the news this morning, he put on a 25% tariff on Colombia, and then reached a deal with them. So that no longer is going to be the case, because they reached a deal on
illegal immigrants.
Illegal immigrants. Yes. And we've already reached a deal with them on illegal immigrants. But I think the India issue will have to do a little bit more than agreeing on illegal immigrants. Remember that 2019, when Trump was there, our trade deals got distorted because, or didn't happen with the US, because of tariffs on Harley-Davidson. We refused. कि भाई हम भी मोटरसाइकिल बना सकते हैं ठीक है बनाओ so I think that's where
do you think this time around a free trade agreement will be signed?
I think, look, I hate to think, I can't, so that's why I'm very optimistic for what will happen on February 1st. That it will be a budget with a difference, not business as usual. And for much of the same reasons that we've been talking about. I mean, just like I cannot explain the FDI policy of India. I cannot explain them not seeing reality for what it is, and because we all agree with and are passionate about the things you've talked about India being the third largest, India being a much, Viksit Bharat. 2047. I have written several articles saying it's very possible. I'm not in the camp that thinks, a developed country, however you define it, by 2047 is not possible. But it will need, so I presented this at a conference, etc. I said, but you need to do these 2 or 3 things, and then you'll get there. So I think Viksit Bharat is very compelling. I think the Prime Minister passionately believes in it. I passionately believe in it. And now we'll see if policies follow. I think, as I said, I'm hopeful, very hopeful. But it is because we have no other alternative. So just like in 1991, we had no other alternative, and we acted. And
you are saying that we are at that cusp of being able to have that kind of a transformative decision making?
Yes, absolutely.
What would be your wish list for the budget this time? Because you feel it's really going to be a transformative one.
First, change our FDI policy. I'm not giving it in any order, but since we just finished talking about that. Second, cut personal income tax rates. Third, there was a story, as we were discussing, in a major international bank has said that India needs to cut corporate taxes. So, now think about it. Who will the cut in corporate taxes benefit? Not you, not me, not anybody in the audience, but corporates. They are the last people who need a tax cut. We, the people, need a tax cut. So I don't know, this is the operation of the Babu Industrial Complex already at work. That they're saying, honestly, I've not heard anybody except this morning talk about a corporate tax cut. We had that in 2019. It was hugely successful. And now we need a cut in personal income taxes. So FDI and a cut in personal income taxes would be my two major recommendations.